it is me and my tea again. And even though the owl is late, better late than never, because it is finally here. My Owlcrate January 2026 has just arrived. Woohoo! And I think, if I remember right, the theme is So This Is Love. So This Is Love. And I was one of the lucky few people that when the shipping labels were sent out so that the boxes could be mailed, mine didn't get sent, so I am a bit late to the party, but better late than never. And with trusty pocket knife, let us get into it, shall we? If you are unfamiliar with Owlcrate, it is a fantastic monthly subscription box, and every month you get a beautiful book signed by the author, lots of beautiful customizations, anything from having a sewn-in bookmark to gilded edges to stenciled edges, gilding, exclusive content, and also it comes with lovely bookish themed goodies. So and well, I was hoping a new year and hopefully the return of ye old spoiler cards, but I still see ye old spoiler QR code. If you know me, you know my feelings about QR codes. I'm very tired of them. I'm getting a book box, not a code box. Anyway, that being said, I'll get off that little soapbox and get into this fabulous box. There's so many goodies, and we have Le Paper Wormies also, which Rory George will also love. Ooh, first thing I see. Oh, interesting. We have our first pin of the new year. So for the past couple of years, the Owlcrate pins have been like series. So we had like a travel series. We had perfect pairings, which was like couples in books. Last year was Enchanted Elixirs, and here's what it looks like. And when it moves, it kind of jingles. So here are all of last year's pins. So this year we have, it looks like there's going to be multiple series, possibly, question mark. So not 12, but this is one of 5. Interesting. So we have Blades of Love. Well, maybe it's a mystery and there's 5 different options. I don't know. There's no spoiler card to tell me if that is the case or if it's a series. But we have, ooh, one of 5. We have the Quicksilver-inspired Blade of Love. Collect them all. Well, I'm guessing that means that this is the beginning of the series, possibly. Because I am not buying 5 of January's boxes just for the pins. But this is really cool. It almost kind of looks like it could be maybe glow in the dark, possibly. It has that odd yellow tinge to it that pins that are glow in the dark tend to have. Let's see if I hold it up to the light, if it will start to glow. I don't think it's a glowing one, but it is rather pretty. So I'll just set it right here for now. Very beautiful. Up next, we have it. Oh, one of my absolute favorite. No, it is. I think it is my absolute favorite book from Owlcrate, and it is an oldie but a goodie. It is Sorcery of Thorns. That book speaks to me on such a core level. I love it. Long story short, it's a girl that's raised in a magical library. The books can talk. And they're alive. Books are alive. Because of course they are. It says, she wasn't a wielder of chains. She was a breaker of them. She was the library's will made flesh. Another thing that I absolutely loved about this character in Sorcery of Thorns is that she is described as being tall. I am a tall girly, so having a character that isn't dainty and petite and looking up at our main hero character is a thumbs up in my opinion. Oh, it's her sword. Well, actually, her mentor's sword first, but nice wooden bookmark. Purple tassel. Oh, I'll put this with my copy of Sorcery of Thorns. I'll put it right there. So far, so good. Owlcrate's doing an awesome job. Up next, ooh, it looks like we have measuring spoons, some wooden measuring spoons. I tend to not use some of the kitchen tools because they tend to be in things that I don't exactly trust to get thoroughly clean. Like they might be really pretty with like laser etching or with enamels, but I never trust I can get that totally clean. So these will probably be more for display. But we have our tablespoon, teaspoon, half teaspoon, and quarter teaspoon. I'm not certain which fandom this is. If you can guess and tell me, that would be awesome. We have a tiger, we have some cherry blossoms, a crane, and then a mountain with a moon. That could actually be quite a few of the books that have been in Owlcrate boxes. That could be a lot of books that have been in Owlcrate boxes. I might have to double check. I'll put that down in the description down below so that we can all know. Ooh, up next, ooh, we have socks inspired by a treachery of swans, which I think is somewhere here. Beautiful swan song socks. And it actually looks like they are like some really tall socks. Like I'd say mid-calf, or if you're a shorter person, maybe even knee socks. Well, that is cool because sometimes they're more often than not, they're just these standard socks where they end about here, or they're anklets. So having really long socks, especially when it's ridiculously cold out, is a thumbs up in my opinion. I was going to film outside, but it is, it's like an Arctic squall out there right now. I looked out the window and I thought, am I in Antarctica right now? Because it was just wind and a wall of white, and I didn't want to be out there. So, cute outfit indoors. I am a bit on the warm side, but I felt cute. Next item, ooh, it looks like we have a tote bag. Oh, cool! Some much love to like the OG of, or one of the OGs of fairy tale retellings. We have an Ella Enchanted bag. Ooh! And it's more of a kind of boxy bag, corduroy, with a magnetic snap. Ooh, a good strong magnetic snap. And you are given the option of carrying it this way, or having it be a crossbody. I like that. I think the only thing that I would want else in this bag is at least one pocket on the inside. I feel like for like phones or bookmarks, if you're going to use it as like a little book bag, just like one good zipper on the inside. But we do have a pocket on the outside, so I guess that could be used for like e-reader on the outside, two books. I feel like you could fit 2 books in here. So very nice. Let's see. Let this beautiful tote bag inspired by Ella Enchanted sweep you away to a world of fantasy and magic, perfect for carrying books, accessories, and other necessities for your journey. And it says, I want to be with you forever and beyond. Nice. Okay. Next, ooh, yes. We have our first book of the year, which, let's see. Secret emoji time. Comment. Is there a swan emoji? Comment the swan emoji. Or any bird emoji. Any bird emoji, because there's going to be more than one swan song. This is not the last swan song, because our book is The Swan's Daughter. And fun fact, we are going to have a battle of the boxes. We haven't had one of those in a while, because if I remember right, either FairyLoot or Owlcrate also is doing The Swan's Daughter. And I believe also FairyLoot possibly too. There's like 3 or 4 book boxes doing this book. So I'm doing at least a battle of the boxes for 2. So here we have contender number 1, the Owlcrate edition, which has beautiful navy sprayed stained edges with gilding. That's a first for me, or first I can remember. So that is beautiful. I love the combination of ink and metallic. Beautiful. We have a sewn in ribbon bookmark. Beautiful cover. That is really, really pretty. It reminds me of The Swan Princess, which is one of my favorite non-Disney movies, and absolute queen. I love that movie so much. Let's see. On the back it says, use your wits and find a way to live, and above all, guard your heart. So that is really, really pretty. I love, this is like a good heavy book. It's not like light and going to float away. We have our end page art, which I feel like it's very nicely done, but I feel like it doesn't quite go with the cover art. Let's see, what's our other end page? Oh, that one's kind of pretty. I love the kind of glow that it's giving with the room in the background. Let's see what our dust jacket looks like. We'll see if it is dust jacket art or truly a reversible dust jacket. 3, 2, 1. Da, da, da. We do have a proper reversible dust jacket. We have title and title on the spine. Oh, I love that. So we have the Swan's daughter. Oh, I love how she's sitting with like little books right there. My darlings, my dears, my sweet little fears, together the world will be ours. Ooh, interesting. So here's our hard back of our book. How cruel a trap was love. And then on the side, tree. And then very standard edge there. Let's see what our bonus content looks like. Try not to read. No spoilers, please. Let's see. We have an exclusive content for Owlcrate. It looks like it's about, let's see, 1, 2, 5 pages ish. Just a couple of pages of short little bonus content. Let's see our signature from the author. Ooh. I was gonna say so far so good. Okay, so we have our letter from the author inside the book, and then our author's digital signature. Although I do like, I guess, if there has to be a digital signature, I do like the gilded, foiled signature. But again, I would rather have it be an actual signature. I do appreciate that it does actually say digitally signed. Again, if you've watched my videos, you know that I'm not a fan of digital signatures. They just kind of boggle me. I don't know. They just kind of feel like a bit of a forgery. And yes, I understand that not everybody is able to sign hundreds and thousands of books. I'm not getting into it. It's too early in the year to get into it. You will hear me say it throughout the year. I'm not a fan of digital signatures. We have praise for the Gilded Wolves. Oh, is this the same author? Oh, neat. Let's see. Wow. Quite the reading list there. The Swan's Daughter, a possibly doomed love story. Oh, let's see. It's the Swan, so let's see what this book has to say for itself. Prince Adris knows that that marriage means murder, thanks to a poorly worded wish to a sea witch. Poorly worded wish to a sea witch. All one needs to rule the Isle of Malaise is the heart and hand of the kingdom's heir. Historically, this has been considered quite literally. Thus, Eris is expected that the day after his marriage and murder, he will wake up as a sentient tree alongside the rest of his predecessors. His only chance at a long life is finding true and lasting love. When Erdris's parents announces a tournament of brides to compete for his hand and heart, a slew of eligible, lovely, and possibly murderous bachelorettes makes their way to Roth Castle. Amidst the glittering balls in Ozerl, I have a hard time with fantasy names, I apologize, caves, strolls through menageries of daydream trees and pearl crocodiles, tea time on glass boats, and kisses that leave his head spinning. Eris cannot tell who is here out of love for him or lust for power, until he meets Desmela, a virtuous swan. Desmela's song rings out the truth. Forced into hiding, Desmela strikes a deal. Eris will provide her with safekeeping in exchange for her truth-telling song to sort through his potential brides. While he is used to dodging death threats, and Desmela is accustomed to fighting for her voice to be heard, to survive the tournament of brides requires a different kind of bravery, and perhaps the bravest thing one can do is not merely protect one's life, but find the courage to chase a life worth living. Whew, that feels like a very, very long, I don't know, what do you call this little end page? A little synopsis of it? It feels like a very long one. But this sounds rather fun. I love that it's a mistake and a wish that people literally take, that you have to have the heart of the kingdom's heir. So not like love, but like heart. Anyway, I love retellings of the Swan Princess. It's one of my favorite, or Swan Lake kind of fairy tales. I really, really love that. I mean, I was a Swan Princess girly more than any Disney princess, except for maybe Belle. But yeah, I'm very excited for this, and I cannot wait to get reading it. So that being said, what do we think? Thoughts on Owlcrate now doing digital signatures? I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. So far, that's been the really big up for Owlcrate recently, is that they still did real signatures. Okay, get off the soapbox. This video's gone on long enough. That being said, what do we think of the first box of the year? I'm glad that it is finally here. Beautiful book. I think the items go very well together. Interesting to see how the pins go this year. So yeah, everyone, stay tuned. We shall see. Hopefully, February's box will arrive quicker than January's box. And that being said, thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you're interested in checking out another video, go ahead and click right here. And if you are new, welcome to my channel, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there so you never miss a single video ever again. And if you're interested in supporting my channel, do consider becoming a channel member. There are 3 membership options down below, and every little bit helps in my bookish shenanigans here. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you all in the next video.